If you're going through some rough times in your life, watch this video till the end. I'm sure it'll help. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Gladiators Drive, and today I'll be playing against the world number 3 in wheelchair tennis, the bronze medalist of the 2024 Paris Paralympic Games, the champion of the US Open doubles, and the finalist of Wimbledon, Martín de la Puente. And not only will I play against him, I will also get into one of the wheelchairs myself to see just how hard it is what these guys are doing. If you just want to see the super tie breaks that we're going to play in the end of the video, you can click on this time over there. But if I were you, I'd watch this video till the end, because this is not just some kind of entertainment content, this is truly motivational. But now, let's head out to the club because we have a 2.5 hour practice scheduled with Martín. First thing, upon arriving at the club, I met Martín's coach, Fernando, who, by the way, is a great guy and a very strict coach. And then I met Martín himself. Right off the bat, you could tell that Martín was a great guy, and the amount of energy that was coming from him was just impressive. We start the half-court warm-up, and the first thing that I notice is just how much effort goes into simply getting to the ball in a wheelchair. There's no such thing as a lazy half-court warm-up for these guys. Everything is intense right away. As we advance to the baseline, the rhythm of the ball starts rising, and after a couple of minutes, I completely forget that I'm playing against a guy on a freaking wheelchair, because the rhythm is really intense. And I mean, that's coming from me, and I've rallied with some of the best players in the ATP, and I know what an intense rhythm is. Coming back to the topic of the intensity though, check out how the same rally looks for Martín. That's no joke, the amount of coordination and energy that goes into every single shot is crazy. In the meanwhile, we are switching to some forehand cross courts and points. For those of you guys who might feel a little lazy or tired to move your legs on that early morning practice, here's more footage of Martín's movement on court. The guy goes after every single ball, whether it's in, out, whether he's reaching or he's not, it doesn't matter. He puts the 100% into every single sprint and every single shot.
No!
Last few points on the forehands, and it's time for the first water break.
At least one, come on, man. Let me one.
I was gonna ask you, like, in terms of surfaces, right? Because there's like clay, hard, whatever,
Yeah.
grass. How much difference does it make?
A lot. Grass, for example, with the chair is like too tough. When you push, like the chair's like...
It's slippery, right?
Yeah, it's not as slippery as maybe clay.
Okay.
But the thing about the grass is like when you roll, like the chair stops. So you do
Oh.
one push and the
Okay.
chair suddenly stops.
So you need to put more effort
Yeah, you gotta
into it.
put like
You're right.
a lot of effort, and the ball is going super fast in grass. Then the difference in clay is that the ball, of course, bounces a lot.
Very high.
And here on the hardcore is like maybe the easiest for us, because the chair, you do one push
And it's
and
rolled,
the chair
right.
goes.
Right,
So-
right. So I'm assuming hard is your favorite surface.
I mean, I really
just
like
say?
the clay. I'm
Yeah?
as the Spanish,
As it gets.
as a classic Spanish player, we
Okay.
love the clay. Even though I like we played Wimbledon this year, we made finals this year, so
I
it was
saw that.
like grass.
Yeah.
It was great.
Crazy,
But
yeah?
yeah, crazy. Never.
That's awesome.
Never. I dreamt about it,
The
but
grass always is very special.
Yeah.
It's difficult, it's different.
Yeah, it's always, if there's one Grand Slam that like you want to win, everyone usually says Wimbledon, right?
Glads, I'm actually curious about this one. If you could pick one Grand Slam to win right now, would it be Wimbledon or would it be any other? Let me know down in the comments below. I actually want to know. And as we're switching to the backhands, it's impressive to see not only the one-handers that Martín is producing, not just the power, the depth and the spin of the shots, which is pretty much ATP level, but also the technique of the backhands. Just how he's managing to pull the balls out of any position and from any angle, twisting his arm and his wrist and the entire body, and still managing to direct the energy into the shot almost on every stroke.
What's the tension on your racket?
at the moment, I think it's still written here. It's 24.
24. Okay, so it's all same tension, nothing changes.
Yeah, more or less.
Glads, sorry for the interruption, but if there's anything tennis related that you'd like to get for yourself or for your loved ones, the Black Friday sales are already starting on Tennis Warehouse. So yeah, the link is down in the description below, together with our exclusive discount code. That's gonna save you some cash, and that really helps the channel. Back to the video.
Anything to do with the wheelchair? Are there some kind of rules or regulations on the angle of the wheels, or is it all customized by you? You can do whatever.
The grease, it's on you. You can do whatever. But the height, I'm just a little bit too low. Usually you see the arm and you gotta take the
middle of
AX to like do an explosion.
To have a lot of torque.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you go like this, then the chair's not going.
Yeah.
And then I try to be as low as possible to go on the floor.
Okay.
Kinda F1, but
Yeah.
without that things.
Have you ever had like your fingers stuck in the wheels or something?
Yeah, many times. Many times. Like here, when you go, sometimes you also get stuck here on the middle.
It happened to you that you fell over?
Of course,
Oh
many times.
shit,
Many
crazy,
times.
crazy.
Many times. Of course, you gotta get used to the chair. You know, sometimes people see the chair and people like get impacted from the chair. They're like, oh, the first thing that comes to your mind is like, oh, poor guy. Or I went to the beach many times, and people were looking at me because I'm different.
Yeah.
And I go, ooh, and I looked at them. I was like, fuck, don't look at me. I mean, I'm you know, this feeling of let's say exclusion, but or that feeling of, oh, poor guy, whatever.
Yeah.
Life put us in a tough spot, and sport is, I think, it makes you grow as a person. When I look myself in the mirror and I say I have differences, I mean, I'm different from my brother, from the other people. But then you realize, like, is it bad to be different, or is it like cool? So and then you gotta like.
Oh, it's definitely cool in your case.
I mean, you gotta.
Honestly, not for a second did I think, oh, poor guy. Honestly,
No,
like,
no, you
just
gotta-
looking at you playing on court, man, that's the last thing I think of, you know? It's like, shit, respect, and like,
man.
poor does not even come to mind. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Okay, let's go.
All right, what are we doing? Sacamos. Perfecto, dale.
When it comes to the returns of the serve, it's a pretty close call as well. The closest shot to top 100 ATP that I have in my inventory is my serve, in the sense that I can serve a pretty damaging serve to most of the players in the ATP, if not all. And although Martin was struggling to return some of the faster and better placed serves, he was just fine returning my average first and second serve. And by average, I mean in the sense of the serves that I can constantly put in.
Buena, bien.
¿Voy primeros?
Dale, claro,
A la
con
T.
todo.
A la T.
Venga,
Nene.
te la doy buena.
Estoy flipando, o sea, normalmente no saco así. Voy kick abierto.
Dale.
Oh. No. ¿Tienes contrato con Toyota?
Tengo contrato con Toyota, con Solunion, que también que es como una aseguradora.
Ajá.
Después Adidas también con ropa. Yonex también, sí,
También,
sí,
¿no?
Yonex también. Y we gotta, let's say, rely on our like private sponsorships and stuff, because if we travel together 25 weeks a year more or less, so it's like almost the like calendar of ATP players.
I mean,
So,
yeah.
Speaking of travel expenses, wheelchair tennis players train and compete the same amount as any ATP or WTA player. But in addition to all of the usual luggage that any other tennis player would have to carry with them, they also need to bring at least 2 wheelchairs. And keep in mind that a competition wheelchair costs over 10,000 euros. So this is not just a pair of shoes or 2 or 3 rackets.
The thing about the Paralympics is a Paralympic event. I'll say the Paralympic move. It's just that you know that they're there, but we want to make it like bigger and grow more.
Yeah,
with the years.
and for sure, like what I don't get is like the amount of exposure that I'm talking tennis, right? I don't know about other sports, but like the amount of exposure that, you know, wheelchair tennis gets is very little, like so little.
Of course.
But it's actually really fun to watch. Like it's different. It's cool. I enjoy watching it a lot. You know, like I watched some of your matches yesterday. You know, because I was kind of like researching you, and it's fun. It's really cool. But like the thing is, it's not about like people not wanting to watch it, right? It's just about people not being shown.
I'm not telling you that we're gonna like full the stadiums of the ATP, because it's tough and we don't have. We gotta be also like real on what we're asking, because we're not like, I don't want to get the same money as Carlos Alcaraz, you know?
Right.
I'm just want to be like, just give us a chance. And,
Right.
Because I think we have a good product. I think wheelchair tennis,
For sure.
it is fun. And,
Yes.
And you see the matches and you think for yourself, shit, this is good, man.
Yeah.
This is tennis.
Yeah.
And I think, of course, it is grown. It has grown a lot. I mean, we are having more chances, I think. but we also want some more. I mean, we're hungry for more. So,
for sure, and you totally deserve.
Okay,
Yeah. All right.
Now it's time to show. It's showtime. It's my serve now.
All right, guys. I don't know how, but we need to get. Guys, we need to get more exposure to this. We need it. I don't know how yet. I don't yet have the influence, but we gotta do something with this. Like, this is crazy. Come on.
Showtime it is, and the serve is actually the hardest part of wheelchair tennis. Not the serve itself, but rather the second shot after the serve. And Martin will talk about it further on in the video, but the problem with that second ball after the serve is that the return, if it's really good, you have to accelerate from 0 really fast, and because the wheelchair can't split step physically, it becomes quite a task.
Man, when you see someone like Novak Djokovic do a double fault, do you think like, man, what the fuck you're doing? Because like, the guy's serving from like here, you're serving from here, and he's still doing a double fault.
No. I mean, Rio got those pressure points. I think the most difficult about the wheelchair tennis serve is that when you return, it's then when you're like stopped and you gotta like put all the movement in.
Yeah.
That's maybe the most tough part, I guess. For
like the shot after the serve.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
where
maybe.
if the guy returns well, you gotta.
Yeah, you gotta like be fast.
Alright Glads, it's time for the super tiebreak, but before we get into it, Glads, if you're enjoying this video, I'd really appreciate if you subscribed and hit the notification bell to not miss any of the future uploads, and also if you're enjoying this video, why not hit that like button? Can we get to like 1,500 likes? That'd be awesome. Anyways, onto the super tiebreak.
Serve or return?
Up or down?
Always up. Okay.
Down.
You.
I'll serve.
Okay, I'll stay there.
Awesome.
Fine.
Damn, was I surprised with the intensity of the gameplay of Martin. Once again, the thing that stands out so much to me is just how he's chasing every ball no matter how far it is, and he won't give up under any circumstance. But honestly, it makes total sense to me because the amount of strength of character and the mental strength that goes into competing on such high levels of wheelchair tennis is out of this world. Martin was born with a super rare condition which involves the bones in certain parts of his body to grow out of proportion, and as a result, part of his leg had to be amputated. How is that of an excuse not to succeed in tennis or in life? And yet, there he is, number freaking 3 in the world, playing the Grand Slams. And I'm talking to those of you guys who think that your financial state or your location or any other circumstance is good enough of an excuse to give up on your dream. No, it's not. And it's definitely not the money that motivates him. Martin is currently playing the Masters event in the Netherlands, same time as the Turin Masters is happening. The prize money for the whole event in Wheelchair Masters, that means men's, women's, singles and doubles combined, is $3 million, which is pretty much just what the winner of the tournament in Turin gets. So it's not the money. The guy literally explodes the will to live, and the will to live the best possible life one can, and you can really feel it just being around him. You know those games where you kind of build the perfect tennis player, where you take one player's forehand and this other player's serve, and then when it comes to mentality, everyone usually says either Rafa or Djokovic, for absolutely deserved reasons. But if you guys are still having doubts on who I would put on that spot, it's Martin de la Puente. By the way, if you're watching this video on the day that it's posted, yesterday Martin took the final Masters title in doubles, so send him some congratulation messages. I'm sure he'd appreciate. Here's his Instagram. Anyways, enough of the serious talks, it's time for the thing that you've all been waiting for.
All right, guys, so now the most fun part of the video is coming because we'll be playing with the same conditions. Okay.
You're not using your legs, eh?
No split step, guys.
As he said, this is for learning, because here, as you can see on the middle frame, you got like, you can adjust it. If you want to go higher, if you're going to go lower. So on the middle, like
this is fixed.
Like this is everything's fixed.
This was like welded for you, custom made.
This is just for me.
I'm smelling a 10-0 over here, guys.
Another goes back.
Yeah.
And then you go like, you are more stable.
Yeah.
We usually hit and then you turn.
Yeah.
Because it's like if you hit like this
so
on
hit?
Yeah. I mean, if you can, but perfect. It is nice, man. I don't see you very bad. Eh? You're doing good. Come on.
What? Yeah.
That's nice. Yes.
Yeah.
Feel like Roger.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Ah. This is somewhere between incredibly hard and impossible.
Come in, backhand, let's go.
What?
That's nice. That's nice. Now backhand.
What?
Oh. Oh.
Coming. Oh fuck. Is there the equivalent of like a foot fault?
Yes.
There is, man.
Yes. The wheel.
It's called football as well.
Wait. All right, are you ready for the super tie break?
Let's go.
All right, I serve though.
The winner takes all, okay?
Yes, sounds good. What? Oh. Okay.
Go, come on. Come on. Go. Coming for the 10-0, guys.
Guys, if I win 1 point, I'm happy. I'm confident I can make 1 point, guys. 1 point, I can do it.
Coming to the body, yeah?
Oh shit.
Be ready.
Yes.
Ah.
Saber, guys. Oh.
Oh, sorry.
It's my serves, watch out.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready.
No wheel fault. What? Ah. Oh, that's in.
Come on. Yours. Yes.
No! This is so hard. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'll do serve and volley. What? Ah. No volley.
Ah.
Eh.
Oh.
How am I supposed to get to this? I just need one good. I'm just gonna slap the forehand. First forehand, I'm just gonna, and hope for the best. All right.
Coming to your forehand.
All right. All right. Second serve. Let's see.
Oh. Nervous. I'm nervous.
Eva! Putting pressure.
Ah.
What? No.
No.
No! Body serves are the hardest. 0-6. Come on.
I'm kick serve, huh?
Yeah.
Be ready.
Yeah.
Ah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
I forget to move. Happens to me usually, just like when I play.
You will get your chance. Come on.
We need a good serve. We need a solid kick serve. Why am I bouncing the ball? What? Ah! Good fucking serve.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
Okay. Not okay. Okay.
Come on.
Okay. This
Come
is
on, your
one.
forehand. Yes.
Yeah!
Come on.
Yeah! Let's go!
That was great.
Wow.
Let's go.
Guys, I got the point, baby. Let's go. What's that, 7-1? Comeback is coming.
Comeback is coming.
Comeback. No wheel fault. What? Ah!
Ah. Hey.
What?
Ah, sorry.
I'm trying to hit two-handed.
My bad.
Oh shit.
Pégale ahí.
Wrong way.
Coming hard.
All right, I'm ready.
Hey.
No, I'm not.
I'm feeling like Isner at the moment. Ah. Yes. No.
Oh man.
It's like you want to run, but you.
Yeah,
just
but you
stop.
can. Man, thanks a lot. It was an absolute pleasure.
Thanks for the hit, man.
Man,
It
you're
was
the best.
My pleasure.
Good luck. You're a crazy inspiration for
Ah,
everyone.
thank you,
And it was an honor to play with you, honestly.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And thanks
Honor
for
was
teaching
mine.
me this.
Oh, come on, man. Honor was mine. Thank you for coming. You know that you're invited whenever you come.
That's
welcome.
great. Totally
And,
down to play more, huh?
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
For sure.
And thank you for the patience. Thank you for everything. I think we did a good practice. So
For sure. And
you,
good luck for the finals.
Thank you, man.
Good
Thank
luck.
you.
All
Thank
right.
you, man. Boss.
Gracias. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Whoop! Ah! Oh!
Now it's
Why are my legs tired? Like, but 1 point. I'm happy with that 1 point.
Yeah,
And it was a
man.
winner as
It
well.
was a winner.
After this practice, I also went to watch Martin play the final Masters in Spain, which he ended up winning, and that was quite an experience. He also showed me his bronze medal from the Paralympic Games in Paris, and that was really awesome. So there you have it, Glads, and when I say that Martin is playing at 100 times difficulty, I really mean it. But the thing is, he's not just playing at 100 times difficulty, he's living life at 100 times difficulty, and yet he's living it to 100%. Not even that, he's living it to 110%. He's living a fuller and happier life than some of the people who don't nearly have the difficulties in their life that could compare to his. And guys, we all have to learn from him. Next time you're feeling sad, disappointed, or pissed at something, I want you to think of Martin de la Puente, a guy who made finals of Wimbledon because he simply forgot what the word difficult means. Glads, I really hope that you've enjoyed this episode of Gladiators Tribe. Stay strong and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
I just need time.